welcome back, people. Now, boy, the time hot, man, very hot. And I'm just here today because the today's show is going to be changed on a different concept. It's not about a question, but a topic. That was a debate was started out from. And I'm here with some long time friends them, and I find the debate very, very interesting. So I said, you know what? Let's put it on the air and share it so the listeners then can get their own views on this topic. Now, the post that was shown is stated as you look up on the screen. Just want to give the men them a warning. Love and cherish the woman them that loves the honor. May this me good woman couple years ago for a so-called hot girl and now mistook with a crosses girl that can't cook or clean and she a breathe for me. God come take me. Well, it's fun like Mr. Wilkinson, Mr. Anthony had an issue.
Yeah, I kind of have low tolerance to these posts because what I know and I realize with social media, from WhatsApp, everything, it's like people normally cut and paste and pose up these things for our status or trade in a social in a group. And we don't really read it and see behind what the words are because it says something was similar to what's going on and where people it's like it's a news out there or people use social media for those bend certain things and make it say a trend. But if you look on the post and may open my eye something, the person stayed, him a want every man. So technically I said, don't throw away a good woman for a hot girl. Okay, so this is it. Three mistakes in the post so you don't realize. One, the person didn't want a good woman. Because if a man wants a good woman, you will not throw away a good woman for a hot girl. That's one thing. Two, there's nothing wrong with her. If a girl hot and she can't cook and feed, that doesn't mean she's not a good woman. You understand? And number three, when or how she become crosses in her life, to what extent? Everybody who have been through a relationship, who have loved somebody, you are the person who love that individual. When they want to leave you, guess what they do? They find the simplest things to break up with you, to make you like it, the worst thing about you. And because you love that individual, it's just like, whoa. You make the little simple thing where you have where you used to do normally, and the person know that couldn't know you do that. That's who you are. They demonize that, and that's the reason why they might break up with you. So, when you take a writer and say, they become across is, you understand? Maybe only nasty, but me overthink things. But these posts, when I read them and I look on it, them bias. And just like an individual, when it comes on to a breakup, we bias. We always bias. Nobody, you never get 100% tell the truth. Say, you know what's my fault, the relationship never work out. Other person are real. But at the end of the day, it's like these posts are biased. People just post them off a feeling just to fit a scenario. They drum up certain things just to fit a scenario. And then we see, and because it fits certain scenario that's going on in the world, we post it. So that's why I hate it. I'm tired of them. I just don't like them. That's my take on it.
Well, Mr. Anthony, let's see what the people have to say after we come from this short break.
Yes, you've been with me right through the rough.
Curti, I got too deep, man. Yo, look here. 7 brothers, 7 different minds. Carlisa find it funny, you see it in the next way. But you just read and go on. I mean, it's your point. She a fair point and you a fair point. We have to agree to disagree, you know. You understand? And everybody I go look upon it the way how you look upon it. Sometimes some things me find funny. Some people may not find it funny, but that's it. That's my thought and them have for them thoughts. So My youth, stop go so deep, man. Sure, but I true what the something I say, a true thing. Me say a true.
About you posing it. It's the post itself me attack, not you posing it. So don't get it wrong. Do not get it wrong. I am not attacking the sender. I am attacking the writer. It's just that you post something, you find it funny, and the post that I read, you find me doesn't attack the writer. Write it. So we need to understand sometimes. We can't feel say because we said we post something or whatever and the person have an issue with that post, it's not coming from you. If you come and you say you endorse it, I understand you don't make it and say, well, me not agree. But you only post it. You repost it, See? Because you found it funny. So Kalisa is that you repost it, wasn't attacking nobody. Never when I attack the post, the person who posted, but also attack the person who wrote it. That's it. We need to understand certain levels.
You know, say sometimes people do them posting and them not do it for not for cause sometimes even the person will write that is not even a real scenario more than just a try for crack a joke. It's just like how sometimes Jamaicans use some simple things and crack joke because them know say a real life situation. Just like how my brother tell me one day say then they on site and them a draw what they call it like a tout to a youth and him a say yo um something like him a tease him and I say, yo, that's why your woman empty house for you at the time. Him never know say nothing go say no. And I did the real thing. So I don't know if Kurt have a scenario where, and it hit him where it hurts or whatever. But this thing can be made just to be a joke, just something funny. People sit down and write some funny things and you'd never know. But it might be a real life situation for some people, but not for some. So I don't know why am I go so deep.
There's no way you can back the writer because what the writer says stupid. The writer never want a good woman. And the have to go deep because that's all me think. Me think with everything deep. Because that's the thing, the writer used that terminology to justify some situation. And people, listen to me, man. Yo, hear me no, man. It's funny to uno good. But guess what? Me say the writer now have no relevance to way my right say. I does that me I say. Me not beat the messenger. By the writer me want beat.
And look here, Judy, me back him 100 because let me tell you something. Right now, I am in a situation, or I was in a situation where I was a wife where you don't even know. And right now, the man did want a man, he want wild out the street and sitting, and guess what, man? At the end of the day, he's sorry now.
But Kalisa, hold on there. You want me go deeper where you just mentioned a while ago. You see, that's our problem, So, all of those attributes where you see him do, you never know say they have that day on before you start date the man. And a big woman live, you never see all of that. Where you say just get up one day and change.
Yo, let me tell you something, my youth. One time I used to hear you talk and I used to think you're smart. I used to say you're smart, but my youth, the more you talk, let me tell you something. Me and that man I come from basic school, primary school, all of that. Everything with them from with the idea we need. You understand what I say? At the end of the day, a man join army and army all of a sudden join army is a different thing. But anyway, me not have to tell you my story still. But me just a tell you say it's 100% true and I back it 100%. Me not have nothing more to say. I rest my case.
Kalisa, I just ask a question, I just push all night, I just that, me not assume anything, man. Just asking. That was just a question. Which part did the guy change? Eventually, that means during the relationship he changed. Now this is what we always. There always a point in where whosoever there with much years, the changes are gonna happen. You understand? It start from somewhere.
Kurt, you know say Kurt, you want somebody who hold you and drape you up, you know, me not tell a lie. You need somebody to hold you and drape you up. One woman too, not a man. You know what? You know, say what Carlisa just said a while ago. I remember one time after me have my son, my ex-husband used to complain and talk about, look for me a particular way and say, if me not see how my belly look big and really him say it in a very really really awful way. And me used to try all my best in order to get down slim or whatever. But instead of noting that yes, because that me have baby, why my belly did big for a particular time, and instead of saying, you know what, you do it, you can say things, but it's how you do it. It's like him started to look at me different. It's like him not find me that attractive. I mean, know me have him out there pan whomever I'm out there for look pan, but look pan me now. When him see me know say it kill him like wow. Trust me, because I mean me no look like how me did look then. You understand me? But I mean, enough for them have them good woman. And them go out there and I look and pick up crap. Put it at that, pick up fat. And when them realize that the fat them not really working out, then them a look back and them regret they regret what they did. And are looking at themselves and say, boy, look how me did have one good woman in my life, and look how me farm the fool of myself. Yeah?
I true, Judy, because here where man I go tell me say when we have one group with me and the kids them, cause me have the three girls them feeling. And some of the time I say when he see them put up certain video with me, I say, yo, they not fi put up here cause it just make him feel certain sort of way and what I the same woman where you did have and ah, Jesus Kurt, you're good yeah, my youth. You're a man, so you're gonna say everything a different way. You're good, my youth.
Kurt, you know me not understand. You need where the change is. Him just say something on the road and I know nothing about the person. Having good woman a yard. I run Ghana a fight and think say better me. And a better me, him better me their yard.
And when they go over there and find out say no green over there, then one draw. Yo, Mr. Nicole, you mean? Me really laugh after Kurt.
That me doesn't want to get to it. That's why me doesn't want to the point and say, where did the changes them start? See? Just ask a question, but where does the changes? When? The person, even if you're dating from a long time, say you're dating for 5 or 6 years. The 6 years when on the 6th year, when the relationship mash up, you see him leave out of him, him start change 4 or 3 years back. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. That's the point I'm getting at.
Kurt, what kind of sign you talk about? Some man you know say them a change until the very day. Them come out and you see them with the next woman.
My Kurt, me I tell you say you're a job, but you don't have to look at things deep, brother. It's like say, well, why don't we turn politician or something, brother? No. Kurt, how you gone there them the so deep thought there and sit you could just see post and say, boy, I choose some man left there woman and got to some pretty girl and then get left. You could just look at it so. I forgot deep, but I got say them post your bias. But that's really treat and laugh still. But as I do this, everybody opinion different. But you know, go and bless up yourself. Yo, me when if Kurt come from Jamaica to Backside, like it's a Jamaica with a white man brain or something. Yo, Kurt. Alright, make we unbias it. Cause you have woman we take up some workless man. Whether I help them or can't do nothing same way. I have them good man, I left the good man for the workless man. And then the workless man, you realize what this man can't help them is a crosses them pick up. How that sound, Kurt? See me level it off the Kurt, man. Level it off for you, level it, brother.
Alright, so the argument is that the man left him good man and got take up a hot girl. Isn't it the responsibility of that woman from the beginning? She never seen a sign so the man ain't gonna stick around. Even if she's a good woman, even if she did treat him good. There are telltale signs, See way like how you guys can say, well, the man
him around down hotness or pretty girl. Same way when you can look at it and say the lady should have choose better man too.
All when we open our eyes and nothing no there, so stop chat foolishness. The whole point is that you have enough man out there, them don't know what them have. You ever hear them say, cow never know the use and till fly take him backside. And so enough of them man they stay, them have them good man, them run well left them go and pick up fat. And when they realize the things now work out, then they realize what them have. So call, cut, look here now. You know, you better you come out like that brother they run gone, you know. What name again? Kurt. Run with him. Try go on.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, so listeners, boy, if I follow them people, the conversation will never end. Now it's our time to leave. And as usual, like, share, and subscribe. And drive safe.